guys, how you doing today? Today I want to talk about, well, actually 3 different things. I have a beautiful dendrobium orchid in bloom that I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video. And the third thing I want to talk about is Luna. Yeah, wow, I said that like all totally messed up. First thing is my dendrobium orchid in bloom. Second thing is Luna. And the third thing is this beautiful Syngonium Lance Leaf. Look at her. But I'm going to be, and also I got a new light. It's actually a grow light, but today I am using it to make this video, and from what I can see through my screen, it looks great. So now I have a light for 2 things. I'm actually going to be making a video about this light that I got. I got it for free. The company sent it to me to try out and make a video on for you guys to see. And that will be coming out sometime next week. I'm going to work on it throughout the weekend probably. Today's Friday. But anyways, I want to talk about Luna. She had to have emergency surgery yesterday. She's fine now. Everything went great. I just wanted to, I know you guys, watch my dogs. I put up separate dog videos, and they're in the videos with me sometimes too, off and on, and I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I was going to make a video yesterday, but oh my god, I was just so upset. There would have been no way I could have even talked about her yesterday. I even tried to make another video on another plant, and I just could not keep my head in my own space. It was ridiculously crazy. But yeah, she had to have emergency surgery. She got a really bad infection, and it was moving quickly. Thank God we caught it super quick, because like I said, it came on like really quick. We got her to the vet the very next day, and she had to have emergency surgery. She did really well through her surgery. I was a basket case for 2 days. I mean, I talked to a couple of my friends. Y'all know, those of you that I talked to, I was just like losing my mind. But anyhow, she came home yesterday afternoon, it was early evening. Brought her home, got her all situated. We're keeping her penned off away from the other puppies so they don't hurt her, since she had her surgery and stuff. She's got to stay down for 10 to 14 days, but she's doing pretty good. She's eating a little bit. She's drinking water. I'm still giving her her antibiotics and her pain pills that she'll be on for a while. But I wanted to let you guys know. I will put a picture up of her sleeping peacefully, and a couple other pictures of her with her sisters, like actually the day before she got sick. But anyhow, on from sad to good. But if you guys could just like say, a little tiny prayer for her that she recuperates good and everything turns out really well, that would be really great. Luna is such a sweet dog, and woo, okay. I kind of have to move on from that subject, but back to what we are here here for this beautiful Lance Leaf Syngonium. It is gorgeous. I got this plant last year. It was a rooted small plant. It had very big leaves. It did good for me for a while, and then the bigger leaves kind of all fell off. You can see here, you can see how the leaves, you can see how the leaves got smaller. But they're very gorgeous. I absolutely love this plant. She is so beautiful. And then you can see I've got her on a wooden plank that I have burlap wrapped around it, and she loves it. Her roots are adhering. Let's see if I can get a good shot of her roots adhering to this burlap. See, there's one of her arrow roots right here. See it? But it is adhering. There's some more. They are stuck on there. I was going to take this pole out and give her a bigger one, and I didn't want to rip the roots off of the burlap because they are stuck on there. But I just added a pole. You can see right there's my zip ties. That is the extension. All the way up to there. But you can see these leaves right here. They are getting bigger. They're getting the beautiful, cute ears on them. Right here. And here. Look at that. But what I did was I moved her into, well, the first year I had her, she was on my back porch all summer long in an east window, and kind of a southern window. And she did really well. I brought her in the winter time, or in the fall. Set her, I cannot remember exactly where I had this plant through the winter. And I'm sure, I know me, I probably moved her several times. But the bigger leaves when I first got her all kind of died off, and they got to the skinnier, it was like the plant just restarted, restarted growing, and it got these long, narrow, skinny leaves, and the ears on them are not very pronounced. I mean, you can see them, but they're not very pronounced at all when they're little, but you can see what I mean right here. And then as the plant got more mature, the leaves got more mature, and the ears on it got more and more pronounced on this beauty. But what I did was, I left her in all summer. I did not take her outside. She was growing under my Mars Hydro grow light, and the leaves started getting bigger. It grows like a vine, it grows up, so you definitely want to attach it to some kind of a pole, a moss pole, a board, whatever. But the leaves started getting bigger as I gave her more light, and this is beautiful. I love, if you can see, I hope the camera picks it up, you can see the coloring. It kind of reminds me of how the Monstera Peru has the beautiful coloring in it, and the leaves are wavy. See how the leaves are wavy? And then you get the more pronounced ears. And these leaves will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the back side, probably not going to be able to show it because I don't want to snap. But totally gorgeous. I love it. So after I moved her into more light, and the plant got bigger and more mature, so like I say, she's a year old now, and you can also see she has a new leaf coming right there. That'll be her next leaf, and it looks even longer. And I do notice, kind of like Anthurium, The leaves do, when they first unfurl, they do get a little bit bigger. Not much, not like an anthurium. An anthurium leaf unfurls and it's super tiny, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and huge and huge and huge, and it's crazy how anthuriums grow, which is part of why I love them. But so anyways, the higher light seemed to do the trick, whether it was that plus the maturity of the plant. And what I'm going to do is once it reaches the top of my pole, I will go ahead and chop her and prop her. I don't think, I don't remember, but I do not think I have propagated this plant at all. But if it's like any other Syngonium, oh my god, they're super easy. Cut it right below a node, stick it in some water, it'll grow roots like crazy. And this plant gets a lot of air roots on it, so that's always helpful for the air roots to turn into water roots. But I also feed her, you know, every time I water, just like I do all my plants. I don't put a lot of food in my gallon jug. I make a gallon jug, I put like a cap full of fertilizer in. I use fish fertilizer, and then I also just bought another new fertilizer. Actually, let me go get it and I will show you the new fertilizer that I've been using for, I think I've been using it for about a month. I got it from Amazon. Hold on. Alright, this is the food I've been using. It's TPS Plant Foods, and this is Monstera Plant Food. Specific fertilizer for Monstera deliciosa, but I have been using it on everything. Like I said, I got it on Amazon, so if you just look up TPS Plant Food, you'll come across it, I'm sure. They have different kinds of food for different kind of plants, but I went with this one because I figured with all of my different kind of Monsteras that I have and all my Aroids, everybody in the reviews, I was reading the reviews and it said that they use it on everything. The only thing I don't use it on is my orchids. I use my regular orchid food. I use Jack's. But, I mean, I've been using it for a month, and I have not gotten any burnt leaves, leaf tips, or roots, not having any issues with my plants from it. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you that. But, so yeah, pretty high light for the Syngonium Lance Leaf, and I think she did a little bit better. Plus, you know, the maturity of the plant, you know, with it being about a year old now, and I'm hoping when I propagate it, the leaves will continue to keep getting bigger. I don't know, because when I got the plant, the leaves were bigger. They were probably about the size that they are now, the top leaves. And then they all just kind of, it continued to grow. You know, the plant didn't give me any issues. It continued to grow, but it's just that it lost its actual beginner leaves on it that it had when I first got it. But, still, either way, it is a beautiful plant. I love the long, skinny, elongated leaves. It's just gorgeous. It's not like any other Syngonium that I have. And I love it. But moving it into higher light kind of did the trick, you know, for me. So, and as far as humidity, I mean, my house, I try to keep it at least between 50 and 60% humidity. In the summertime, it's way higher than, like right now, we've had rain for the last like 2 days, and in my house right now, my humidity is 74%, which it's been that way for quite a while because we've had a lot of rain off and on. We've gotten cooler weather, and then we got hot for a week. We got super hot. It's been crazy. But, yeah, I think that is really all I had to say. I wanted to show you guys this plant because I just think she is gorgeous. I love it. And if you guys are into Aroids, into Syngoniums, and you don't have this plant, it's a little more easier to find now. I notice it a lot like on Etsy, eBay. You know, it's a lot easier to find now. Before last year, I had never seen this plant before. I'm pretty sure I ordered this plant on Etsy. I can't remember what shop I got it from, but I did a video on it when I first got it. But I'm sure if you just type it in somewhere, you know, like on Etsy, Mercari, eBay, you know, I don't know, wherever you guys get your plants from, I'm sure you'll find it because it seems like it's a little more common now. So, I think I covered everything of how I grow it. And keep in mind, you know, you guys, I live in Ohio. So, my weather, we get hot summers, humid summers. We start cooling down in anywhere from the end of September to into October, and then we have really cold winters here. So I'd say she did really good. She continued to grow all winter long for me last winter, and it wasn't until this summer, after I moved her into higher light, her leaves started getting bigger. But right now, I'm going to shut up about this plant because I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I'm going to show you my beautiful orchid in bloom. So there she is, guys, my beautiful Dendrobium orchid. She's still got, this bloom is just opening, and then she's got one more bud. Oh, she's got two more buds over here. Oh, camera skills suck. She's got two more buds right here to open, and this is if you're interested, well, all I have on it, on my tag is Dendrobium. I got it in 2018, but the name has went away. If I can find it online, I will definitely let you know. But she is gorgeous. I love her. Beautiful, like hot pinky purple with that beautiful white center. Absolutely love it. So pretty. I have a lot of orchids too that I grow, but you can see how she grows upright. It's an upright dendrobium. Some dendrobiums are different than others, so, but I've had her for quite some time, and she doesn't always bloom for me. So I had a little bit of problems with this orchid in the past. She got spider mites really bad, and then I repotted her, and those of you know that when you repot an orchid, especially right before it's time to bloom, you're usually sacrificing your blooms when you repot. But it's better to repot if they need it right after they get done blooming and the buds, the flowers have all fallen off, and if it needs to be repotted, that's a great time to do it. But absolutely gorgeous. I love it. She's got blooms over here. I was growing her in my plant room, but I moved her out here so that I could enjoy her out here in my living room. Alright guys, I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.